What's up, guys? Pokemon Expert Emerald video number... Crap, what is this? 64. Video number 64. That's right. In the last video, we wrapped up Route 127 and came back over here to Route 126. Battle the trainers. It's right around here where you use Dive and get into Sootopolis. But I'm just going to kind of ride around a little bit, make sure I didn't miss anyone, like this person here, who apparently I missed. As you can see, that little glitch is still there on the left side of the screen. I promise you, I promise you that this is the last video where it will show up for at least the next few videos. If I told you back, maybe it was the last video, that I found a fix for it, as far as like how I open up the screen recorder versus the emulator. If I forget to do that, you know, that might show up, but yeah. Ugh. Anyway, so how's it going, guys? How does it go? Tennessee Titans. My buddy is trying to decide what quarterback he wants to start on his fantasy team next week, and he's thinking about, or not next week, but for week 5, he's thinking about starting Brian Hoyer, and they play the Titans. So he's like, how are the Titans doing? Like, he's telling me to check all this crap. Why do I have to check? I mean, you know, it's your damn fantasy team. It's causing him so much stress. I'm glad I didn't do one. I was thinking about doing a fantasy team this year, but I didn't. And now seeing like how it's doing, or what it's doing to him, yeah, I'm kind of glad I'm not now. So yeah. Anyway, this is kind of a short video here because basically all I'm doing is wrapping up Route 126, battling the trainers that I missed. And then we're going to go into Sootopolis City. And right now there's not really much we can do in Sootopolis City because there's some other stuff we need to take care of first, which I probably should have done before I came here. But I didn't know that, and I actually had to look it up. So, while we're just battling, I'm going to go look at Pokemon Expert Emerald number 63. And if you guys remember the last video, I was just kind of babbling the whole time, just like saying like whatever popped into my head, and I never actually asked a question of the day. So I asked you guys, like I have in the past, to ask me a question and I will answer it. So Uzumaki Minma asks me, have you ever thought of Dialga, Palkia, and Giratina getting primordial forms? If so, what do you think of it? I have not thought of Palkia, Dialga, and Giratina getting primordial forms, but now that you mention it, I think it might actually be a really cool idea. Let's see. Caterade5 asked me, what are your thoughts on doing a real Pokemon hack like Zeta, Omicron, or Glaze? And what he means by a real... Yeah, this is a hack, but it's very easily identified as Pokemon Emerald. It's just the Pokemon have been changed, and, you know, minor things have been changed. Level curve, etc. What he means by a real Pokemon hack is a hack... It's still a hack of a game, like, that's used as a... the template, but everything has changed. Brand new region, brand new characters, brand new heroes, new everything. So as far as my thoughts on doing a real hack, I would actually love to do a real hack. Those were actually my plans. When I finished my Pokemon XLP, my plan was actually to do a hack of Pokemon Flora Sky, which actually does use Emerald as its template. But, you know, it's completely different, though. It's not recognizable as Pokemon Emerald, as far as, like, the region and gym leaders and characters and stuff go. But when they made the announcement of Ruby Sapphire, or Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, I decided, you know what, I wanted to do just, like, a straightforward, recognizable hack of Pokemon Emerald, which is why I'm doing this, instead of Flora Sky. But no, I really do want to do like he said, a real Pokemon hack. So probably after Alpha Sapphire, hopefully after Alpha Sapphire, I'll do one. And then Diego Arias asked me if I didn't have YouTube to do, what would I do? Which is kind of philosophical. But I don't know, because YouTube is really just something I do in my spare time. It's not, well, it started off as something I do in my spare time, but then earlier this year I actually started like putting more time into it. So yeah, if I didn't do this, I guess I'd just do something else. I mean, I guess that's pretty obvious. But if I didn't have YouTube to do, what would I do? I'd probably, to be honest, I'd probably just watch more videos on YouTube. Because whenever I'm on YouTube, it's basically because I'm doing this, like uploading a video. You know, it's if the only time I'll like watch another video is if, you know, I'm like directed to one, or if someone asks me to, or something like that. So, yeah, I guess I'd watch more YouTube. And apparently, Diego also mentioned that I have to battle Rayquaza as part of the storyline, and I can get the 3 Reggies as a side quest. And he also reminded me, I had forgotten all about this, that I have to pack a Wailord in the first slot of my party and a Relicanth in the last. So I don't know now if I'll actually do that, because I don't know if I want to go through the trouble of catching a Wailord and like. Anyway, here we are back in Sootopolis City, and honestly, I don't know why I would need to catch Rayquaza, because this is a hack. This is something I'm playing on the computer. I mean, apparently I have to battle Rayquaza, but why do I have to catch it? Seriously. I mean, if I defeat it, I get the experience. And I know I'm weird, but like catching legendary Pokemon in these games, this really isn't a high priority for me, because to me this isn't a real game. This is a emulator. This is a ROM. If I was playing this like on my actual, you know, game console, like here we go, perfect example, Raikou. You know, I'm not gonna catch this guy. I'm just gonna knock him out. My friend keeps asking me, how are the Tennessee Titans doing this year? I said, well, they're 1-1. No, not their record. How are they doing? Oh, I don't know. You want to know, like, personally, like, how they're doing? Like, oh, what's up? How are you? Like, that kind of thing. He's like, no, not that. I want to know how they are doing. I don't know what the hell he's talking about. I'm trying to figure this out. That's why I get quiet, like, every couple seconds, because I'm trying to figure out what the hell he's trying to tell me. How are they doing? I don't know what he's asking. He says, how are they doing? I said, I don't know, you should just ask them. He goes, sigh, that's not what I'm asking. Well, maybe You should be. I'm just driving him nuts. So, you know, there's a lot of things in this game, in Pokemon Emerald, that I think I would have gotten stuck if I didn't, like, look up what I was supposed to do next. And I think that's one of the things I did not like about Pokemon Emerald. And I guess, you know, if I had actually explored all the underwater things there on Route 127 and Route 128, that I probably would have found, spoiler alert, the cave that I'm supposed to go to down there. But, you know, I didn't, because I can't see anything in this heck. It's so foggy. But even, you know, before, with the whole, like, little, the lift up Mount Chimney, there are a lot of things in this game that, like, I don't, like, without looking on the internet to what I was supposed to do next, that I don't think I would have figured it out on my own. So that brings me to my question of the day for you guys. And my question of the day was, is there ever a point in any Pokemon game where you just got stuck and you didn't know what you were supposed to do next, like how to continue the game? Go ahead and answer in the comment. Another one I can think of actually is in Pokemon Diamond, or not Diamond, Pokemon Pearl. Well, I guess it would be Diamond too, but I was playing Pearl, where when you go to the battle area, like after you finish the Elite Four and you go north to the fight area or whatever that's called, and like you can't go through there. Like that guy won't let you through unless like all of your entire like Sinnoh Dex is full. That was another one. Like, oh, I don't know what to do, and then I looked it up and I was like, oh. So then I had to like figure out like who I hadn't battled, because like if you battle every trainer in the actual Sinnoh region, you will fill up your Sinnoh Dex. But apparently I had missed a few trainers, and it was there on the route whose number escapes me, but it's the route between the snowy route between Celestial City and Snowpoint City. You know how there's like, when you come out of the cave there at the very bottom, there's like all kinds of like different levels of like crap. There's like bridges and stairs and everything, or you can just go straight. Apparently I hadn't battled all the trainers there. So yeah, there was that. So, but yeah, that was another place where like I got stuck and I was like, oh no, I don't know how to do what I need to do to continue. Now I've come to the realization that he's just asking me this to get on my nerves, so I'm gonna quit asking him. I'm gonna just quit. I mean, he can look this up. He's asking me how they're doing. How am I supposed to know how they're doing? Freaking Tennessee Titans. I don't follow them. I know they're 1-1. I don't know. Anyway, guys, in the next video, I guess we'll go hunt down Team Aqua. So thanks for watching. Leave a like, leave a comment, and I'll see you next time. Bye.